Neighbors who rely on this Social Security office say they've already seen issues here since the Trump administration began talking about cuts across government. They're describing long wait times on the phone just to get an appointment, and that appointments are getting more scarce at offices like this one. So today, congressmen from around the country, including right here in New York, dropped by to see what was happening.
Our tenants pay rent by SSI, and that's their sole income.
Terry Camposano and Brenda Lees Santiago are tenant presidents at two lower Manhattan public housing developments where there are lots of seniors. They say their neighbors are already having issues with their Social Security checks and claims.
The tenant's waiting 3 hours on the phone just to either make an appointment or to find information about their case.
With those concerns in mind, Democratic Congressman Dan Goldman, who represents lower Manhattan and parts of Brooklyn, rallied outside this East Village Social Security office. When he went inside to meet with staff, he was met by officers from the Department of Homeland Security who claimed they were there to protect him.
I've been doing this job for 2.5 years, and I've never had Department of Homeland Security come to a federal agency that I visited.
Goldman and Democrats in general are making the case that President Trump and Elon Musk's DOGE initiative are crippling Social Security with a sort of death by 1,000 cuts approach by closing offices and cutting personnel who help process payments.
If you have to go into offices that no longer exist and staff that cannot handle all of the requests, that is a backdoor way of cutting benefits because it will be impossible for them to provide all of the benefits.
In response to the nationwide day of action, White House Press Secretary Karoline Levitt said President Trump will not cut Social Security.
He will always protect that program. He campaigned on it, he protected it in his first term, and he's back again to continue protecting it.
President Trump also signing an executive order Tuesday designed to cut down on any potential fraud at the Social Security Administration, especially fraud, the White House says, by newly arrived migrants trying to claim benefits they're not entitled to. The press secretary didn't provide any sort of evidence or backup to that ongoing claim the administration has been making. In the East Village, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.